Welcome to the last SOFA session, a reflection about testing with users and your final presentation. We left the design phase and entered the deliver phase. It was our pleasure to find your results in the discussion forum and on the world map, with some nice videos. This was probably your first experience to ask for user feedback. Maybe your users were very careful to share critical thoughts. Maybe your simulation materials, sketches or paper prototypes were not detailed enough yet. But at least you gave it a first try. In practice, this testing will take much more time, with more users and more prototypes. For some of you it might have been an eye-opener that people come up with comments and recommendations you never thought of before. These new insights might lead to new criteria and consequently to another iteration in your design process. We selected 3 participants that we would like to award with a copy of the Delft Design Guide. Lyndon Schools from Tasmania for his final presentation video clip on the world map. John Wolfrey from Australia for sharing his work during the whole course, showing others how a presentation could look like, with an eye for visual communication. And then Charbel El Tawil from Lebanon for the nice and complete user test and final presentation. You all shared your work on the world map and managed somehow to integrate the many aspects that involve design. Congratulations! Okay, we're now in my room in the faculty, and I share this room with a colleague. And as you can see, I put some of your presentations here. The work from César about assignment 7. And this was quite a long assignment, we realized, and a lot of work, you can see here. Yeah, it's also nice to see how he prototyped his last concept. Still the technical details are not very clear yet, so new questions also come up, but that's what design is. Maria Julia reflects also on the process, and it's nice to mention it again. It takes time forever doing it. Too much angles and stuff that change in the process of prototyping. It's not one idea, one final design. It's hard work to think in everything and accomplish it. You're most of the time working in a team, so also other team members will help you to detail your concept and to bring it further. This is the work of Charbel. This is a very complete presentation about the assignment and about the final presentation. And it's very nice that there is a model which is tested by different family members. The Super Mario plate. Another point of attention could be the production. What kind of material do you envision? For example, here, if it's injected molded, then you need here, then this part is very solid, so then it might be needed to make this more open. So, but it is possible. So there is the feasibility is there. I'd like to show you the work of Yvonne. Her final presentation shows the whole story. Her challenge was, I want young professionals to feel physically and mentally prepared after their morning rituals, because the work routine can be very demanding and they need to be ready and perform well. And the solution for that is to help them with a healthy breakfast, because that will make them feel good. And finally, she decided to help them with the selection of a good breakfast. And that's very nice, detailed in an app. And maybe you will recognize this too. She stated, made me realize that I could keep involving the design forever. and it will never be finished. I would always find some flaws that need to be solved, and that's what design is. Then we have Larissa's work. She proposes the Fly Me Light and Planner. And what's nice and also intriguing about it is that she uses an emotion theory about colors and emotion while you're waking up. The details are not totally clear to me yet, but I think it's very nice that she uses also emotion. In our faculty we also have a professor, Design and Emotions. This is the work of Linden Schools, and what I like about it is that he also incorporated economical part, the business part, and he calculated his design. It's a bag that helps you to organize, actually a smart bag that helps to organize your life. And but for the calculation, we also ask our students in the faculty to do calculations, but it's not that easy. And in the Delft Design Guide there is a chapter about it, cost price estimation. And usually I say there are two ways. You can estimate the cost by benchmarking with other products that are similar on the market. So starting from the costs for sale, and then there are some rule of thumbs how much the production cost, then how you can calculate that. And there is also from the other side you can, as Linden also tries to start with the materials, the production cost, but it depends a lot also on the series or how many products you want to take into production. This is the work from John Wolfrey, and I think you know him because he was very active on the discussion forum. And actually I would like to show it again because of his clear communication and systematic way of working. So the questions that he asked, illustrated also with icons, is very clear. Okay, I would like to recommend you to look also at our world map, because there are many other examples. And I would like to emphasize also the work of Ajit from India, in Bangalore, with his bucket bath. He made a very nice technical prototype, I must say, and tested it. And yeah, so enjoy it. I also would like to show my world map. It's a compilation, an overview of all kinds of projects that we did with design students all over the world in many different places. And in these projects also cultural aspects play a role. Congratulations to those who finished successfully. Verified certificates will be issued around the 3rd of January. We are very grateful that you participated in our course. Personally, I enjoyed it a lot, and maybe in the near future we will meet again in another online course. We just started the development of a professional course in which designers learn how cultural sensitivity and understanding opens up your potential for innovation and new product and service design. For now, on behalf of the team, I wish you a happy 2017 and a meaningful design career.